Hey guys, welcome back. This is Atlas, and today we are in my single player world where I'm going to show you how to build this pretty cool Guardian farm you can actually turn on and off. So you can check it out right now. We got some Guardians spawning in there. That's pretty cool. We always like Guardians and their unique drops. So let's check it out. We can see right now that it's on. If you want to follow me, we'll go downstairs. We can watch them drop down. To turn it off, I've got a button there. And you'll have to forgive the lag a little bit there. But that just goes with the on-off Guardian farm. Pays off in the long term because I don't really know that everybody wants their Guardian farm running all the time. I know I don't. What am I going to do with all those extra drops? It's just overflowing. I'm just going to throw them in lava. I have no use for them, really. But when we do want them, we want them now, and we want to be able to use them. So check it out. I turned them off, and you can see the water's starting to flow down there. It's dropping levels. And check that out. We turned our Guardian farm off. That's pretty cool. Pretty easy to do. I'm going to show you guys that. And I'm also going to show you the underside here, where once they drop down, they fall into this water and then float on over to their death in a nice pit of lava, where we then pick up the drops. On this farm, we get about 900 to 1100 drops per hour. Okay, we're back. So we're in a test world now, and I'm going to show you guys how to build this. Let's start off with the supplies here. You're going to need some dispensers, some redstone, some slabs, doesn't matter what type, bunch of signs, bunch of glass, some buckets. You need as many buckets or water buckets as you're going to have dispensers, because you'll have to put one in each. Need some chests to catch the drops, some hoppers for the drops. Need a button to turn the farm on and off. And depending on if you want a torch tower up to the top or however you want to set it up, you'll need some torches and some things like that. And then, of course, a lava bucket. So let's get started, guys. First thing you're going to do is the farm size is entirely up to you. The only dimension that really matters is that the front side has to be 5 blocks long. So you got to have 5 here. And then you need to build off of each of the end ones as many blocks as you want. For this video, I just went 11 blocks out. So the important thing is that there is a 3 block wide gap in the middle there. Once you have that laid out on your world, you're going to come in that side of that area, and you're going to start throwing down signs. You put them at the end, and then just keep building off of the ends of those. And that's just going to make it so that as the water flows down, it'll create a nice spot for it to stop. And we'll hollow this out underneath here, and that'll be where the Guardians fall down. Moving forward from that step, you need to pick out your glass blocks and the color you want them. Whatever color you want. I thought the blue looked cool because kind of looked like an aquarium. Same for the light gray that I used in the world I just showed you. So all you have to do is go around the whole thing, building up as high as you want to go. I believe there is a spawn limit on the Guardians. I want to say it's... boy, I don't know. It's pretty high up there, though, so just build as high as you'd like. Just don't get crazy with it, because the rates are still going to be pretty good, even for a reasonably small farm. And then you can stack these up next to each other. You can see I did the 4 farm system, and that works pretty well for me. Once you get up to the height that you're going to stop at, you'll need to choose a building material. I just chose bricks again. And you'll need your dispensers at this point too. So you have to pick a side to start on. Whoop. I started on this side and started throwing down dispensers, and you want to alternate a brick and a dispenser. And then just continue that pattern down to the end there. Like that, and then go ahead and throw a water bucket in each one of those too. On the opposite side, anywhere that there's a dispenser on this side, you'll want to throw down a brick. And then wherever there's a brick, that's where a dispenser goes. And that's really all there is to it for the water part. And then to wire this up, this is about as easy as it gets in redstone, guys. You just throw down your redstone on top of the dispensers. Look at that. And what I did to get mine nice and stacked back and forth, you can actually start your next farm right up next to it, and rather than that spot there, you'll just go with a dispenser facing the opposite direction and continue that pattern. So that is super easy, guys. Just don't do what I'm doing. So once you have that all wired up, let me get it to daytime here. Once you've got that all wired up, let's see what it'll look like when we turn it on. And I finish the other side. The other important part that you're going to want to do, guys, is you'll want to throw half slabs or bricks or whatever you want over the top to make sure that there's no direct light hitting the water source blocks, and that's going to drastically increase spawn rates. That was something that was pointed out to me when I initially posted this on Reddit. So thanks for that tip, guys. So let's check out what it's going to look like when we turn it on. Hit the button, water starts flowing. It would help if I threw a water bucket in there, but you guys get the idea. Let me go ahead and do it for you anyways here. We'll get a water bucket. We want to be cool and get the whole thing the way it's supposed to be. Actually, no, we don't. So you hit the button again, water will turn off. If you have a water bucket in this one, it's going to complete the whole surface. There'll be little spots where the water's flowing, but that's what we want. We don't want to make the whole thing a solid surface. So again, you'll want to make sure that you cover up the blocks, the source blocks, and then just continue that along till you get to the end, and then you can do whatever kind of design or build over the top you'd like. And that's about all there is to the actual spawning area for 'em. So let's go ahead and go to the part where we're going to be killing our guardians. So it'll be the sign row right here. You're going to drop down about 3 blocks, and this is going to be the level that you're going to have some water flowing for the guardians to be pushed to the area that they'll be killed. Now for me, since I had them stacked together and multiple of them, I had them flow to the middle and then had them go ahead and flow towards the center in one common spot where they would all drop and all die together. I didn't want to make a bunch of different pits for them. But if you're only building one like this, you'll want to have the water flowing like you can see like that. And the guardians will drop down in there. They'll be screaming and squealing. They'll fall over the edge there. And then you're going to want to make the drop from this point right here. It needs to be at least 20 blocks down. You can go more if you want to, just to be on the safe side. And then go ahead and right towards the top here, about 2-3 blocks down, go ahead and sign this out so that no water will flow or lava flow down. And then just go ahead and throw some lava on there. And that's going to make it so that rather than have them fall too far down, they'll take that initial fall damage and be on fire and take fire damage for the rest of it. And that's how we're going to be killing our guardians. Really nice and simple. At the bottom, we can keep it simple again to be collecting all of our drops. All I did was a little chest system, but for basic purposes, you'll just have a chest, some hoppers going into those hoppers. We've got hoppers for days. So that's about all there is to it, guys. Hopefully you enjoy this farm, get some good use out of it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.